Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. What? Now, what's on the menu? What's on the menu today? All right. Look, the Wii U is a Supreme Court issue. The Wii U is a Supreme Court issue. Okay. The Switch should have never been built. It was a waste of time and energy. Yep. So I was watching I was on the Xbox One a couple of days ago. Actually, no, not a couple of days ago. I was on the Xbox One about 2 days, about a day or two. And they had an open world sale where all their open world games were on sale, right? A lot of them caught my attention, but there was this one on there called East Shade. So what you're doing in East Shade is you're capturing your environment on a canvas, and you're coloring and you're painting and you're drawing, right? The game is only like 2.2 gigs in storage, right? File size, right? So when I saw the game and I saw the video, the first thing that came to my mind was the Wii U, because the Wii U utilizes every game you play. Okay. Okay, the game, let's say you're playing East Shade on the Wii U, right? You're running it on the console, right? On your TV, right? You're playing on the console and on the controller on your TV, right? But then when it comes to like capturing the environment, right? You would use the Wii U tablet / Game Boy, and this becomes now your canvas. And what you're doing is coloring, you're sketching, you're drawing, stuff like that, right? Then you would save it to the game, right? Whatever environment, whatever part of the environment that you capture, you would save it to the environment, save it to the Miiverse, save it to your email or social media. The Wii U utilizes every single game you play. Building the Switch was a complete waste of time. I seen an article today talking about I think it was on the gamingbible.co.uk, where they talking about they're adding folders to the Switch. The Wii U already had it. See, here's the deal. When it comes to the Wii U had all angles, every direction of gaming covered. So what the Wii U needed was some power behind it, some more storage space on the CD, and the signal strength stronger, right? Valve said something about the Steam Deck, right? That they couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. So that means power and specs matters in video games, right? The other statement that Valve made, they said the Steam Deck is running on full power. The third statement was they don't need a docking station for the Steam Deck. You can use a USB-C hub and charge the Steam Deck. So now all that statement now comes back to the Wii U, because with the Wii U you don't have to dock anything. This is just a divider, and this is just a holder, right? It just holds a tablet / Game Boy, right? Right? So when you look at the Wii U, you see a console and handheld in one, and you don't have to dock it, right? So you got portability covered, and the other thing you got covered with this is streaming, because you can stream games from the console to the tablet, right? Okay. Now, so based on the way the Wii U is built, this is your Game Boy, this is your console. So you can put a SATA hard drive in the Wii U's tablet, and a SATA hard drive on the console, which is already using, right? You can put an SSD hard drive here, and an SSD hard drive there. Okay. You can put quick resume here and quick resume there. Smart delivery here, smart delivery here. Okay, ray tracing here, ray tracing there. Teraflops here, teraflops there. You get it, right? DLSS here, DLSS there. Okay, AMD's FSR here, AMD's FSR there. Do you get it now? 4K technology here, 4K technology there. 8K technology here, 8K technology there. The Wii U has all angles of gaming covered. Okay? It utilizes every single game you play. So there was no need to build a Switch. The only thing the Wii U was really missing was the GameCube, and that was it. Okay? Everything else was already in place. The system just needs some power behind it. Power needs some power here and power there. Meaning CPU power, GPU power. Okay? And when it comes to RAM, you can take the entire Steam Deck. The Wii U beats the Steam Deck, the A and Neo, the 1X mini player, and the Switch. Because here's why. You can take the Steam Deck specs, right, and put it here and put it there. You can put the Switch, you can take the specs of the Switch and put it here and put it there. You can take the A and Neo specs and put it here and put it there. Do you get it now? The Wii U cannot be beaten. Remember I told you that the Wii U sets the standard, and the PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, Xbox Series X, PS5, they all need a tablet function, right? The Wii U can't be touched right now. Okay? Cannot be defeated. Okay? So yeah, you can take the PlayStation 5 specs, since Nintendo don't want to build a powerful console, and split the specs in half. Put half here and half there. You can do the same thing with the Xbox Series X. Take half the specs of the Xbox Series X, right? Split it in half. Half goes here and half goes there. The Wii U is the truth. It had everything locked down. So anybody that on YouTube or the internet period that's telling you that it was sales, marketing, commercial failure, those people don't know video games and they're liars. They do not know video games, period. Here's the deal. You have the 3DS, right? The 3DS is a handheld, and it's using cartridges, right? So it's like an open and closed book, and you're limited. But then you have the Wii U, which is a console and handheld in one. So you're saying to yourself, like, okay, how are you going to sell a handheld and then sell a console and handheld in one at the same time? You can't do it. You have to give one of them up. And Nintendo Corporation should have given up the 3DS, and they refused to do it. So they tried to cripple the Wii U, so to speak, but little do they know that the Wii U cannot be defeated. Okay? Because the Wii U is a handheld and console in one. If you look at the 3DS and the Wii U, you see the Nintendo 64 versus the PlayStation 1 all over again. Okay? One is limited, meaning the 3DS, the other is unlimited. Unlimited meaning that I can build this as powerful as I want it, and build this as powerful as I want it. Okay? So you got portability covered. Okay? You got streaming covered. You got gaming on the go covered with the Wii U tablet. Okay? The console stays at home. Okay? They had everything in place. What is the virtual? Wait a minute. I've seen a lot of YouTubers try to throw this pity party when the Wii U's eShop was closing down. You know why they were doing that? It's because of what I was saying. The virtual console on the Wii U is like your public library, but the virtual console is for natural disasters. There's two types of natural disasters in life. One made by nature and one made by man. The one made by man could be homelessness, job loss, fires, home invasions, burglaries, right? Those type of natural disasters, right? And then the one by nature, you know about them. Lightning strikes, wildfires, tornadoes, sinkholes, earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, you name it. That's what the virtual console is for. So Nintendo's job now was to take every game that they have on the Game Boy side of things and on the console side of things and put it in the virtual console. That's what their job was. But they decide to go create the Switch, and then they try to go after the emulation community, the modding community, to so-called make themselves look good. But then that blew up in their face when the Steam Deck was created, and now people are running emulation games on the Steam Deck. When Nintendo's main responsibility was to put all those games in the virtual console. So if somebody tried to emulate a game, Nintendo could have been like, okay, we already got it. Do you get it now? The reason why most people were so-called throwing this pity party on YouTube is because of what I was saying. Okay, the Wii U, the virtual console on the Wii U is for natural disasters, but it's also a library where you keep all your game. That's why you saw them talking about, oh, video game preservation. They did not want to look bad. You know why? Because they were the same one that was bad-mouthing this console because they didn't understand it. When you look at the Wii U, you see a handheld and console in one. And you don't have to dock anything. Okay? So that means power and specs matters. So what it means now, you can build this as powerful as you want it, and build this as powerful as you want it. Okay? You got console gaming covered. You got handheld covered. You got motion. You got gaming on the go covered. Okay, portability, right? You got streaming covered, right? Then you have gaming on the controller covered, right? Then you have motion gaming covered. Okay, the Wii U had everything covered. The system needs some power behind it, and the Wii U is a Supreme Court issue. Look, Nintendo said in a direct that they and Capcom are friends. Okay, that's cool. So if that's the case, then we know why certain games wasn't coming on the Wii U. Okay, because you see that Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition, it can run on the Wii U any day of the week. Okay, you see that Darkstalkers collection that they're coming out with, it can run on the Wii U. You see that Mega Man Legacy collection, the Mega Man X Legacy collection. You see that Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. You see the Capcom Arcade Museum. All those games can run on the Wii U. Why? Because they were on the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the PlayStation 1, the Sega Saturn, the PlayStation 2, the Dreamcast, and the original Xbox. And let's not forget Panasonic 3DO with Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Do you get it now? There's plenty of games the Wii U can run. The Wii U can run the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. Why? Because those were on the Game Boy, the originals, the NES, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, and the arcades. So if you own a Wii U now, you're sitting there like, okay, then where are these games? Let's ask Nintendo. Because that sales, marketing, commercial failure was a lie made up to mislead people to buy the Switch. Okay? And then YouTubers come out pushing that lie and then thinking that they were right. They were wrong. There's plenty of games the system can run. This console can run Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 because that game was on the PlayStation 2. It can run Final Fantasy. Okay? So you're like, where are these games at? You need to ask these YouTubers to stop telling lies on the internet. Okay? And you need to ask Nintendo, where are these games? Okay? There was a lot of lies being pushed on this system because Nintendo themselves never explained this console in full detail, or they didn't know. This console is a handheld and console in one, and you have all angles and all direction of gaming covered. Do you get it now? Okay, so I can put 2 gigs of RAM here, 2 gigs of RAM here, 4 gigs of RAM here, 4 gigs of RAM here, right? 8 gigs of RAM here, 8 gigs of RAM there, 12 gigs of RAM here, 12 gigs of RAM there, 16 gigs of RAM here, 16 gigs of RAM here, 20 gigs of RAM here, 20 gigs of RAM there, 24 gigs of RAM, 24 gigs of RAM here, 28 gigs of RAM here, 28 gigs of RAM here, 32 gigs of RAM here, 32 gigs of RAM here. You get the point now. The Wii U has all angles of gaming covered. The Miiverse needed some improvement. It needed a coloring option, painting option, unlimited text, emojis, and memes. You can't get rid of it. You need it for today's time. You had everything in place. Amiibo support, Wii U chat, everything. The system just needs some power behind it. And they refused to do it. So they created this lie because the 3DS was standing in the Wii U's way, and nobody in the gaming industry knew that the Wii U was a console and handheld in one. They didn't know. Matter of fact, these gaming experts on YouTube couldn't even explain what this meant. They didn't even know this. But now they know. Okay? The Wii U has everything covered. So you're saying to yourself, why was the Switch built again? It was a waste of time. Okay? All this talk about we were trying to be different. We're going to do gaming on the go. We're going in a different direction. This console had it covered. Okay? Here let me explain this tablet to you. So let me show you how lethal this console is again, so you can get it. Okay. When you're gaming on the go with the Wii U, if it was refreshed, it would have looked something like this. Let's say you're walking down the street. Gaming on the go on the Wii U, if it was refreshed the right way, would have looked something like this. You're walking down the street with the Wii U tablet, and you're gaming on the go. While you're gaming on the go, you can do the Miiverse, you can do Netflix, you can do Hulu, you can do Amazon TV, you can do Disney Plus, you can check your emails, you can do Facebook, social media, right? Okay. All right. That's one side of the Wii U tablet, right? Not only that, you probably could shop on it too. Go on Amazon and buy some things, right? That's one side of the Wii U tablet. All right. Now, when you come home now, and you're on the console, on the TV, there's another side to this tablet. Okay. There's another side. This tablet now becomes your map, your menu, your radar, your option screen, your customization screen, your playbook for your sports game, and your canvas for your art games. Do you get it now? Do you understand this? Take Zelda games. If you're playing Zelda games on the Wii U console, right? This tablet is supposed to give you the map of every Zelda game you play. And you can customize Link. Yes, you can do it on your TV, but you also got the second option of doing it on here. Do you get it now? When it comes to Batman games, right? All the Batman games made by Rocksteady and WB Games. This tablet now becomes the map of every Arkham game you play. Yes, you can do it on your TV for the first option, but the second option is on the Game Boy / tablet. Do you get it now? Do you understand this? This applies to every game you play on the Wii U. It utilizes every game you play. Functionality and utilization, where this console comes in. It can't be touched. So they should have keep on using it. Not only that, while you're on the map, say of Arkham, right? The screen is supposed to rotate. So you probably was on the Miiverse, you just flip it over and then get back, look at the map of Arkham and probably check the intel and then flip it back over. Do you get it now? They should have never built the Switch. Building the Switch was a complete waste of time. The answer was right in front of their face, and they choose to go against it. Okay? And they thought nobody wouldn't figure this out. But now you guys know. The Wii U is a Supreme Court issue. There's plenty of games the Wii U can run. Okay? Even the Metal Gear Solid games. Even Final Fantasy games. Plenty of games the Wii U can run. This is a Supreme Court issue. None of the features on the Wii U you can't get rid of. You can't get rid of it. You got to continue to use it because of the climate we're living in. And number two, the video game landscape has changed. This console has everything covered. It needs some power behind it. Whether it's portability, gaming on the go, streaming games from the console to the tablet. It got everything covered. Has gaming on the controller and motion gaming covered, and then also gaming on the tablet. Has all angles and all direction of gaming covered. So this is a Supreme Court issue, the Wii U. Okay, and it's the truth. Every console that you're playing on right now, they need a tablet function like this. Okay, functionality and utilization. That is the name of the game. And this is where this console comes in. Okay, all the Mario games, Zelda games are best played on the Wii U. Mario Maker 1 and 2, best played on the Wii U. Zelda games, best played on the Wii U. Okay, F-Zero's best played on the Wii U. They should have keep on using this, but they chose to lie about it to the public, and then thinking nobody wasn't going to figure this out. So those YouTubers that were telling you it was sales, marketing, commercial failure, they can't say that anymore. And anybody who tells you, well, the Wii U, it never stand a chance, it didn't stand a chance, it don't stand a chance, these people don't know what they're talking about, because they themselves couldn't even explain this. They couldn't even explain what this meant. Okay, because this is just a holder / divider. That's all it is. Okay, and you don't need no power for it. Okay, so what it means now that you can build this console as powerful as you want it, and build a tablet as powerful as you want it. Building the Switch was a complete waste of time. And you can see it. You can see all the features that you're trying to add to the Switch. You're like, wait a minute, the Wii U already had this. And now you know that the sales, marketing, commercial failure argument was a lie made up. And all this talk about we're gonna do gaming on the go. We're going in a different direction. We're trying to be different. The Wii U had all that locked down. This console needs some power behind it. It was missing the GameCube, and the GameCube got a whole bunch of games. And this CD, you could put as much space as you want on it. Let's see, so this is 25, okay, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300, 325, 350, 375, 400, 425, 450, 475, 500 gigs in storage on this single CD or more. Everything was right there on the table for them to use. There was no need to build a Switch. Building the Switch was a complete waste of time. That's why to this day I never touched the Switch or wasted any money on it, because I was never fooled by the Switch. Okay? Everything that they were saying sounded suspicious. And when I seen a whole bunch of YouTubers came up and try to act like they're professional gamers and they were telling the truth, I did my own research on this. And then when I looked at the 3DS, then when I saw how the Wii U is built, and then when I explained what the holders stand for, I realized that the Wii U beats the Switch every day. Okay, beats it, and I realized that the Switch should have never been built. And based on the features the Wii U came with, I knew you couldn't get rid of it. I knew what the Virtual Console stood for. Okay, because you're supposed to take every game that you built from all the Nintendo consoles and handhelds and put them in the Virtual Console. Then you take other console manufacturer games and put it in the Virtual Console because of natural disasters. So the Virtual Console is like your library. Once I put it together, then I start attacking everybody on YouTube with it. Okay? Sales ain't the end all be all to video games, man. This console is a truth. They need to go back to it and use it. So yes, the Dark Starker collection can run on this console. Okay? The Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection can run on this. The Mario Kart 8 DLC that they just made, it can run on the Wii U because all those DLCs came from all the previous Mario Kart games. It can run. The Capcom Arcade Museum, the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle, the Mega Man Legacy Collection and the Mega Man X Legacy Collection and Street Fighter 30th Anniversary, they all can run on the Wii U. So everybody should be asking Nintendo, okay Nintendo, where are the games for the Wii U? No more lies. Where are they? We're not going to spend $300 on the Switch when we know that the Wii U can run these games. So where are they? And now you know that the Wii U is a Supreme Court issue. Anyway, leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Poor dark side. Go.